You're ruining everyone's lives. You're ruining my life. This guy's ruining my life. With how shit he is. Shit! This guy's so shit. Sorry, I'm actually playing better now that I'm being toxic.
Remember when you were one goal away from winning the world championship?
Ooh. That hit too close to home.
Hold it. This is what it feels like to be a winner.
Scrub Killa talks a lot of shit, but he's proven time and time again that he can back it up.
Yo, middle?
Yeah, back to me.
Whether he's dumpstering pros in 1v1 matches or scoring insane last-second goals, Scrub Killa never lets what he's best known for,
Fucking dumbass, get the fuck out of my fucking lobby.
mess with his gameplay.
Midfield, he's under one, very peak, carrying this to get it up, into the back wall, Scrub Killa scores! 0 seconds, unbelievable! A hard lesson to learn, but Scrub Killa will teach it to you.
Scrub Killa was already the hottest free agent in Rocket League when he was just 15. While he was definitely fun to watch, his talent is what made him a Rocket League god before he was even old enough to play in the RLCS. And he's just getting started.
Wait. What? No way.
No, put down Rocket Dollies. Put down Rocket Dollies. Put down Rocket Dollies right now. Look at that.
Scrub Killa first started playing video games with his dad when he was about 4 years old. But after a few years, he found one game that stood out to him more than anything else. One game he was better at than almost anyone he played against. Supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars. Did I say that right? Despite being just 6 years old when he first picked up the game, turns out Scrub had a natural talent for it.
I mean, a lot of people like call me a prodigy and stuff. Like, I think when I started playing Rocket League, I won like the first like 28 games or something. But I don't think I'm necessarily gifted. You know, I think I had to work as hard as everyone else.
But supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars was only a pit stop on Scrub's journey.
I think Rocket League is a game for me because, first off, it's a mixture of like football and cars. Another thing as well is the skill ceiling. It's really, really high. I've got like over 7,000 hours in Rocket League and I feel like I could still be way better.
Scrub Killa was good at Rocket League too, but he was too young to play in real tournaments. So he made a name for himself, beating pros in 1v1 matches.
Oh, Scrub going for the 360 no-scope. Jazer can't keep it out. Scrub does love to just shame his opponents by just asserting dominance by stopping the ball on the goal line. That's how you assert dominance. The disrespect by Scrub. And there you have it, Scrub. Superior challenging in the midfield, superior kickoffs, able to take down Lachinio 4 games to 3.
In fact, Scrub was so good that people thought he was a pro smurfing on amateurs.
He didn't even believe I was 12 at the start. He didn't believe it. He was like, which person in Twitch chat are you? To be like faking that you're 12. He just wouldn't buy it.
But defeating Kronovi, one of the most popular Rocket League players in the world in a 1v1, is what made Scrub realize that he was ready.
I didn't really know when I wanted to start playing professionally. Like, a lot of people ask that, like, when did you become a pro? It's not like you just become it overnight. It's kind of like a slow transition. But when I beat Kronovi in a 1v1, I think it was like December of 2015, that really like got me out there. And after that, I really started playing in tournaments, and I would say that's when I really became pro.
But again, even though he felt ready, Scrub Killa was still too young to play in the RLCS when it was announced. So instead, he made his name by streaming his matches and quickly developed a legion of followers, thanks in part to his over-the-top on-air antics.
Look at him go for the demo. Look at him go for the demo. Double commit there. Oh my god, he missed! This guy, he missed! He missed! Whoa! That was more. No, I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done.
Rage aside though, Scrub remained focused on his goal of one day playing in the RLCS.
It wasn't until more recently when Rocket League came out that I started taking it really serious. Just watching other people that like, you know, just as good as you win everything or, you know, do well and like get a travel, but you know, I just bided my time. I knew one day it could be me. The
second that Scrub Killa turned 15, he immediately became the hottest free agent on the Rocket League market, and was quickly picked up by Renault Vitality, just in time for Season 6 of the RLCS. Unfortunately, with all that pressure on the team and trust issues between teammates, Vitality failed to qualify for the World Championship that year.
That shot off the backward at Demo, Farah, he hit it, and PSG is going to Las Vegas. In a major upset, they take out Vitality.
What was supposed to be a coronation for the future king of Rocket League quickly turned into a disaster.
It was supposed to be the year of Scrub Killa last season. Like, there's still a lot for him to live up to because he's been that prodigy for so long, just couldn't compete because he was too young, and now he's finally here, and he had his first failure.
But a roster change turned things around for Vitality.
So we were already going to try with different people, we were trying with different players, and then K-Dop, he was like, he wants to join us, right? So we were like, well, of course, because that man, I think at that time he'd won 2 world championships already, and he just came to the grand finals, so of course we're going to take him. You know, and as soon as we started playing instantly, it really started to click, like things really started to pop off.
Blocked by Killa in the corner, rolls it up, it's on the ground. Renault Vitality move to the grand finals of DreamHack Leipzig.
Vitality absolutely dominating NRG in this semi-final. Scrub Killa, Fairy Peak, and K-Dop. On paper, it looks like this team should dominate, and guess what? That is exactly what they did.
The turnaround was a huge confidence booster, sure, but it also proved that Scrub Killa was still worth taking seriously. And he had his eyes on the biggest prize, the World Championship.
Going into Worlds, it's obviously going to be a little bit bigger than DreamHack. You know, not to put down DreamHack, of course, but it is the Worlds, the World Championship. You know, that is it. That is just everything.
Vitality were ready to take on the world, and their determination paid off.
Still the control in their favor. An opportunity here off the back wall. It's K-Dop who drops it down. Scrub Killa looking to equalize. The drop down to K-Dop. It's past 2 up to Fireburner. Is not going to be good enough. The 1v1 guy will take it and tie the game. Then Vitality will get away with it. Torment out to Squishy. One last chance, and the block is still there. Into the corner again. They're not done. Scrub Killa's up. He gets it away. All of there it is. Here comes Squishy off the backboard once more. Is Torment getting there? Torment. How do they keep it in the air this long? Killa gets it. No! Squishy can't let it out. What was that? I've never seen the ball stay in the box that long. I have no breath. Vitality takes game 1. Again, Vitality, enemy territory. They've got it into the box, and there is the shot. It's set up. Everybody from Broadmine grounded, and it'll be Europe versus North America in the grand finals of Season 7.
Scrub, he grabs the ball, heading out to kill it. JNAS blows it downfield. Fairy Peak, midfield, he's under 1. Fairy Peak carrying this to get it up into the back wall. Scrub Killa scores! 0 seconds, unbelievable! Scrub, touch over Chicago, in front of the box. K-Dop on the backboard. Scrub, he shot just one. Fairy Peak scores! Vitality take game 1! K-Dop takes that one away. JNAS has to flip around, trying to make a save, and now it's Scrub Killa. 2 goals for Vitality! Around the corner, Scrub Killa has the demo. K-Dop around, Fairy Peak's down! Fairy Peak scores! And with that, Vitality take it all!
Vitality stood on top of the world, triumphant, and Scrub Killa earned an MVP title for his outstanding performance.
Scrub Killa, your MVP!
Scrub Killa proved himself on the world stage. He wasn't some washed-up up-and-comer. He was the best player in the world and the youngest world champion ever.
Renault Vitality, your world champions!
I felt confident going into LAN. Going into day 3, I felt confident. You know, it was a really great team atmosphere. It was a great season, you know, and winning the World Championship is a great, great feeling. So.
But Scrub wasn't done. Finally achieving his dream of winning Worlds was only the first step. He wanted to do it again.
I always feel like I got more to prove. Like, that's one of my favorite things, is just to like prove people wrong. You know, they say, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that, and then you do it. I've got what it takes to win again. You know, I'm just gonna have to work really hard.
And after qualifying for the Season 8 World Finals, Vitality made it all the way back to the Grand Finals, where they were just 1 goal away from becoming back-to-back champion.
What a goal, Shogun! That's all it's going to take! Great play to this corner. Fairy Peak. He's got past 2 players. Looks for a bump. Garrett G clears line. Justin! NRG do what they could not do before!
But as disappointing as the loss was, it was just another step in Scrub Killa's journey.
So, Vitality, my contract ended at the start of this year. So now I'm not a part of them because both of my teammates wanted to have a full French team, so they can comment only French, which you know, I think that's fair. So I'm a free agent, but I've got a team to go to, of course. I can't really say that. You would just have to wait and see.
Whatever happens down the road, Scrub Killa has already achieved his first goal of playing in Worlds and winning. Whoever signs him next, They're not getting some promising young star. They're getting a battle-scarred veteran who's hungry for a second title. But supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars was only a pit stop on Scrub's journey. How can I say that whole thing, but sometimes I fuck up saying the word cat? This is why it didn't do as well as Rocket League, a game with a really easy to remember title. They got it when they made the sequel. It also feels like I'm doing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right? Like,